If you are over the age of 50, I want you to listen to this calmly, without judgment and without pressure. Many people at this stage of life wake up tired, even after a full night of sleep. Energy does not feel the same anymore. Focus fades faster. Small meals sometimes feel heavy, and visits to the doctor become more frequent than before. Most people are told this is just part of getting older, but here is something important. Feeling tired all the time is not a rule of aging. Feeling weak after eating is not normal. Sudden hunger, shaky feelings, or strong cravings are not signs that your body is failing you. Very often, they are signs that your body is asking for support in a different way. After 50, the body changes, digestion slows down, muscles respond differently, and blood sugar becomes more sensitive. This does not mean the body is broken. It means the body needs a little more care and a little more order. Small habits begin to matter more than ever. Many people in this age group believe that if they feel low on energy, the only options are more coffee, more snacks, or stricter diets. Some are told to cut sugar completely. Some are told to avoid carbs forever. Others are told to eat less even when they already feel weak. This can feel confusing and stressful. What if the problem is not what you are eating? What if the problem is how and when you are eating it? This message is not about dieting. It is not about giving up foods you enjoy. It is not about strict rules or counting calories. It is about one small change that works with your body instead of against it, especially after the age of 50. Think about a normal day. Breakfast might be toast, fruit, cereal, or something sweet. Lunch may include bread or rice. Later in the day, energy drops. The body feels heavy. Focus becomes slow. Many people reach for something sweet in the afternoon, not because they want it, but because they feel they need it. Most people think this is a sugar problem. They believe they are addicted. They believe they have no control. But very often, it is not addiction. It is a reaction. The body is responding to how it was fueled earlier in the day. As we get older, the body does not handle sudden changes as well as it once did. When food hits the system too fast, especially on an empty stomach, the body works harder to manage it. Over time, this creates ups and downs that you can feel in your energy, mood, and focus. This is why so many people over 50 say, "I feel fine in the morning, then suddenly I crash," or "I eat, and instead of feeling better, I feel more tired," or "I am not even hungry, but I feel restless and reach for food anyway." This is not weakness. This is not lack of discipline. This is the body trying to protect itself. Instead of asking you to remove foods, this approach asks you to change the order. The same foods, the same meals, just a different sequence. Before we go deeper, I want you to understand something clearly. Your body is not your enemy. It is not trying to make life harder. Every signal you feel has a reason. After 50, those signals become louder because the body wants stability. In the next parts, you will learn what happens inside the body when certain foods come first and why this matters more as we age. You will also learn a simple way to eat that supports energy, focus, digestion, and long-term health without stress. For now, all I want you to do is keep an open mind. No changes yet, no rules yet, just awareness. Notice how you feel after meals. Notice when energy drops. Notice when hunger comes back sooner than expected. These are not random, they are messages. And the good news is small changes can create noticeable differences even at this stage of life. This is not about going back to how you felt at 20. It is about feeling steadier, clearer, and more comfortable in your body today. In the next part, we will talk about what is really happening inside your body after you eat and why the order of food becomes more important after 50. After the age of 50, the body becomes more sensitive to how food enters the system. This is not something to fear. It is simply something to understand. When we know what is happening inside, we can work with the body instead of fighting it. Let us talk about what happens after you eat in very simple terms. When you eat foods that turn into sugar quickly, such as bread, rice, fruit, cereal, or sweets, they raise blood sugar. This rise gives energy, but only for a short time. To manage this rise, the body releases insulin. Insulin helps move sugar from the blood into the cells. In younger years, the body often handles this process smoothly. But after 50, this response can become stronger and less balanced. Blood sugar rises faster, insulin comes in quickly, and then blood sugar drops sooner than expected. This drop is what many people feel as sudden tiredness, weakness, shakiness, or loss of focus. This is why some people say, I ate, but I feel worse. Or I just had breakfast. Why do I feel hungry again so soon? Or I feel fine, then suddenly I feel drained. These feelings are not random. They are connected to how quickly sugar entered the bloodstream. When blood sugar drops too fast, the body sees it as a problem. To protect you, it releases stress hormones. These hormones are meant to raise blood sugar again, but they also make you feel restless, anxious, irritable, or uncomfortable. This is when cravings show up, not because you are weak, but because the body wants balance. Many people call this sugar addiction, but addiction is not the right word here. Addiction suggests a lack of control. What is happening instead is instability. The body is going up and down too quickly, and it does not like that, especially after 50. As we age, the pancreas, which releases insulin, works harder than before. Digestion slows down. Muscles use sugar less efficiently. This means sudden sugar spikes create more stress than they used to. Over time, repeated stress makes the body even more sensitive. This is also why afternoon crashes are so common in people over 50. Lunch may include bread or rice. Blood sugar rises, insulin responds, then a few hours later, energy drops, eyes feel heavy, focus fades. Some people feel cold, some feel shaky, some feel a strong need to snack. Again, this is not because the food was bad, it is because the body was not prepared for it. What prepares the body is not removing sugar, it is slowing how fast sugar enters the bloodstream. The speed matters more than the amount, especially at this stage of life. When food enters too quickly, the body reacts strongly. When food enters slowly, the body stays calm. Calm responses mean steady energy, better focus, and less stress on organs that already work hard after 50. This is why the order of food matters. What you eat first sets the tone for how the rest of the meal is handled. Think of it like walking versus running. The destination is the same, but the impact on the body is very different. If sugar or starch comes first, blood sugar rises fast. If something slows digestion first, blood sugar rises gently. The body prefers gentle changes, especially now. Many people are surprised to learn that the body is not asking for more sugar, it is asking for stability. When stability is restored, cravings often quiet down on their own. In the next part, you will learn how to create this stability using a very simple eating order. No complicated plans, no special foods, just a small adjustment that makes a big difference over time. Now let us talk about the simple change that brings stability to the body. This is not a diet. This is not a rule made to restrict you. This is an order, a gentle sequence that helps the body handle food more comfortably, especially after 50. The idea is very simple. Before eating foods that turn into sugar quickly, you eat something that slows digestion. That is all. You are not removing sugar. You are not removing bread, rice, fruit, or dessert. You are just changing what comes first. Foods that slow digestion include fiber, protein, and healthy fats. You do not need all of them at once. Even one is enough to help the body feel safer and calmer. Fiber is found in vegetables, salads, beans, and lentils. Protein is found in eggs, fish, chicken, yogurt, paneer, and pulses. Fats are found in nuts, seeds, olive oil, and small amounts of ghee or butter. These foods move slowly through the stomach. They create a natural pause before sugar enters the bloodstream. When this pause happens, blood sugar rises gently instead of rushing up. Insulin responds calmly instead of all at once. The body stays balanced. Energy stays steadier. Let us look at breakfast because this is where many problems begin. Many people over 50 start the day with toast, cereal, fruit, or something sweet. The stomach is empty, sugar enters fast, energy rises, then drops. Instead, imagine starting with a boiled egg, a small bowl of yogurt, a handful of nuts, or some vegetables. After that, you can still eat fruit or toast if you want. Same foods, different order, very different response. At lunch, the same idea applies. Many meals include rice or bread. These are not bad foods, but if they come first, blood sugar rises quickly. Instead, begin with vegetables, soup, or protein, then eat the rice or bread. This simple change can prevent the heavy feeling many people get after lunch. At dinner, this order becomes even more important. Digestion is slower in the evening, especially after 50. Starting with protein and vegetables helps the body process the meal without discomfort. If you enjoy something sweet, have it after the meal, not before. This order also helps digestion. Many people over 50 struggle with bloating, gas, or discomfort after meals. Slower digestion reduces this stress. The stomach feels lighter. The body feels more at ease. Some people worry that this sounds complicated. It is not. You do not need perfect meals. You do not need special recipes. You just need to remember one thing: slow first, sweet later. You may not feel a dramatic change in one meal, but over a few days, many people notice that energy does not crash as hard. Hunger feels calmer. Meals feel more satisfying. The body feels less reactive. This approach also takes pressure off the pancreas. Instead of pushing it to release large amounts of insulin again and again, you allow it to work steadily. Over time, this supports better insulin sensitivity, which becomes very important after 50. The key is consistency, not perfection. If you forget sometimes, that is fine. The body responds to patterns, not single moments. In the next part, we will talk about what changes you may notice when you eat this way, both in the short term and over time, and why this simple habit can protect your health as you age. When you begin to eat in this order, the changes are often subtle at first. They do not arrive as a sudden burst of energy. They show up quietly in ways that feel natural and steady. This is exactly how the body prefers to heal and balance itself, especially after 50. One of the first things many people notice is that their energy feels more even. The sharp highs and lows begin to soften. Mornings feel more stable. Afternoons feel less heavy. The strong urge to lie down or reach for something sweet becomes less frequent. Focus often improves as well. When blood sugar stays steady, the brain receives a more consistent supply of fuel. Thoughts feel clearer. Small tasks feel easier. Conversations feel less draining. This matters more than we realize as we age. Many people are surprised by how hunger changes. Instead of sudden, urgent cravings, hunger becomes calmer and more predictable. You still enjoy food, but food no longer feels like an emergency. This is not discipline. This is balance. Digestion often improves too. Meals feel lighter. Bloating and discomfort reduce. The stomach feels less stressed. When digestion slows in a healthy way, the entire system benefits. Over time, this eating order supports long-term health. It reduces repeated stress on the pancreas. It helps the body respond to insulin more efficiently. This is especially important for people who are concerned about blood sugar, pre-diabetes, or metabolic health. This habit is not about perfection. It is about giving the body a better starting point at each meal. Even small changes, when repeated, create meaningful results. The body remembers patterns. It is important to understand that sugar itself is not the enemy. Bread, rice, fruit, and dessert are not punishments. The problem has never been enjoyment. The problem has been timing. When the body feels safe, it does not demand more food. When the body feels rushed, it reacts. By slowing the beginning of each meal, you create a sense of calm that carries through the rest of the day. If you decide to try this, try it gently. Do not overthink it. Choose one meal and start there. Notice how you feel. Notice your energy, your focus, your comfort. These signals matter. Aging does not mean losing control of your body. It means learning how to listen more closely. Your body is still capable of balance, strength, and comfort when it is supported in the right way. This is not about turning back time. It is about moving forward with more ease, clarity, and confidence in your daily life. Try this once. Pay attention to how you feel. Let your body show you what it has been asking for all along.